Guys, it's Leena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from the 22nd till the 8th of May. Guys, please remember these are general readings. Times fluid and energies can be reversed, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. If you are here for the first time, welcome aboard, welcome to my channel, and if you've been kind enough to come back, thank you. Welcome back, guys. We need to do 3 more shuffles. Everything that you have been doing for this channel and continue to do helps me tremendously, helps the channel grow, and I'm truly very grateful for that. We need to do 1 more shuffle. That's it, and we will be ready, Scorpios. Any of the decks that you like that I use, you can find the link for the same in the description box. All right, Scorpios, let us go. We have the challenge already. Challenge for the week is out already. Let us see the advice, and the advice is out too. Okay. How about, whoa, wow, okay. Cards want to talk? I'm not even able to shuffle the whole thing in one go. It just came out in the very first shuffle. We have not even been able to end the whole shuffle. Messenger of Leviathans. That is the Page of Pentacles. This is looking at things from a different, new perspective. This is also finding new alternate solutions. This is also new opportunities knocking on your door. So let's see what is the challenge here. Empress, see, we are trying to create something. There is something that we are working upon. Now this could be for some actually trying to create a baby. But what I see in this deck, especially in this card, is this Empress looks very tired. She's stressed out. She's got lots of responsibilities on her shoulders. She doesn't necessarily looks very chirpy. This feels like a lot of responsibilities that you have on your shoulders, and at the same time you are trying to do something and it seems like you're not able to do so. You are trying your best, but it feels like, either time management is an issue. It feels like you're not able to give time to this new project or new thing that you are trying to create because of already existing responsibilities that are taking your time. The advice is Lady of Airships and Navigator of Airships, both in the reverse. Don't be too harsh on yourself, okay? That is Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, both in the reverse. Queen of Swords can be a very cutthroat, very sharp, very cold kind of energy. So it seems like there is a high possibility that you are beating yourself up because you feel there is some kind of deficiency or flaw or some sort of lack of handling the situation, or juggling with multiple balls in the air, but you do have already quite a bit on your platter. So take your time. There is no need for you to rush. This, whatever you are trying to create, is going to take time. First of all, that acceptance is needed, that there is no point rushing into it. And the other thing is that give yourself credit for whatever you are already doing right now. There is quite a bit that you are already taking care of. The Empress has to take care of a lot of things. So rather than beating yourself up for not being able to, push through things or start this whatever new that you are trying to start in the given time span that you had thought that you will be able to kickstart it, be patient with yourself and keep working on things. Nobody is telling you not to keep working on it. Don't put it on a shelf, don't shelve the idea. No, don't do that. But give yourself time for it. And if you do, and be kind to yourself, I'm not saying get complacent. I'm saying just take it easy. 2 of airships and 4 of airships. We have lots of swords here. truth needs to come out. Is it even a possibility that on the platter that you have, that this new whatever has a chance to be on the platter? So if there is a doubt that's coming in, we need to take a break. Four of Swords with the Two of Swords. If this whatever slowdown of momentum, because this does feel like a slowdown of momentum with that navigator of airships, which is the Knight of Swords. This feels like, it's taking longer time than you have anticipated. And if you have that sense that, things are not moving, or is it even worse giving it a shot, take a break. Give yourself a break and something might come out of that. Sometimes we need to give ourselves the break that we don't realize, because we are pushing ourselves so hard for so long. We are just exhausting ourselves. We have new opportunities coming. That is clear with that messenger of Leviathans, that page of Pentacles being there. So new opportunities are going to be there. New ways of dealing things would be there. But if at this point in time it feels like things are slower than anticipated, well, give yourself time and don't beat yourself up. Let us clarify. Empress in the challenge. We have quite a bit. Yeah, we are worried. We are clearly worried. There's something that we need to work upon, like, the perfection that we are trying to achieve. Empress with the Empress. Clearly, we are trying to get something going. It's just that we are pushing ourselves too hard. We are really anxious. We are really, having sleepless nights, and we are anxious about how things are going to go. And this feels like a very stressful situation to be in, because it's not that this is the only thing that you're trying to work upon. There are so many other things that you are trying to right now not only figure out, but keep going. There are some things that are already in the process, whether it is the routine, whether it is the household chores, whether it is a job with which you are trying to start this side hustle, whatever that is. Or, as I said, some are actually trying to become pregnant. With that kind of stress, how do you think this is going to happen? And that is the reason we need a break, because we are kind of losing our fire. I mean, we are kind of losing hope in some ways that whether we'll be able to do it or not. 8 of Cups, there is something from the past, or there's something that we are holding on to, whether it is, the desperation or the sense of, I need to do it and I need to do it perfectly. That need to be perfect all the time, that need to be like, I need to do it and I need to do it now, that is something that we need to let go of for a while. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords in the reverse as the advice, Spirit. Why do we have for my Scorpios Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords in the advice? Knight of Wands. There's something else that I felt is in there. I think I saw it. Yeah, right there. King of Cups. See, we need to reconnect with our heart and be kind to ourselves. We are being very, very demanding. We all have just 24 hours and 2 hands, one set of eyes and ears to deal with everyday business. Do not try and suddenly, try and become some kind of a avatar of, Ma Durga or something like that, with 8 arms trying to juggle multiple things. You are creating this stress on yourself, I feel. Yeah, you're creating that kind of stress. You feel the load, and it is time to drop this burden of, I need to do everything perfectly. We have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. We need to drop this burden. We are really beating ourselves, Scorpio, I feel. You are being overly demanding, or someone is being overly demanding when it comes to you and the situation that we have. And you need to put your foot down and say no. Be kind to yourself. We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and Chariot. We will be able to move. But I feel Chariot is actually the change in the approach that we need. We need to move in a different direction, or move in the direction that we are with a different mindset. The attitude needs to change. We need to bring in love into the situation rather than being so harsh on yourself. And if we do, well, it is already kind of started. So it's not like, that there's some kind of a time bomb that's ticking in, which I feel you feel with that energy of that volcano eruption. You have come a long way from there. So breathe. We have. Someone is being extremely, extremely demanding when it comes to the situation or this creation, or, it's a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights. There's a sense of hopelessness and sense of defeat and feeling tired. Look, 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands, we really need to drop it. This is not the way. This is creating a lot of pressure. This actually feels like being in a pressure chamber. This is a pressure cooker situation. 4 of Swords and the 2 of Swords as the outcome. If in doubt, take a break. That is what it is. If in doubt, take a break, and that break will help you rejuvenate and come back stronger, rejuvenated, relaxed, not so stressed, with different angles and point of view. When we take a break is when new ideas come in. Look, we have the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. Wow. The Sun and the Strength coming together. There could be a Leo involved, or you have Leo in your chart, because clearly it seems like once we look at things from a different angle, or give ourselves the break, that much needed break, dropping that burden, putting it for a while on hold, not saying be complacent, just be kind to yourself, and we will be able to make some kind of breakthrough. That Knight of Swords energy is coming back in, but this time around in a much stronger, positive manner. I feel right there that loss of hope is now shifting towards being hopeful, because Page of Pentacles is all about newness, it's all about hope, it's all about potential, your own potential, the situation's potential. But if we are going to be so stressed about it, we would not be able to give it our best. Emperor, see, it's a long-term plan, so much of fire here. I feel there are some Scorpios who have fire in their chart. Let us get you an oracle guidance message to wrap up this reading. Once you let go of this burden of always trying to be perfect, I think that is when we are going to have a breakthrough. Give yourself a break, man. Give yourself a break. We got to think long term. If we are going to push ourselves so much, we might as well just land up, burning out. Look for a sign. You need to know when to stop bending that stick. It might just snap. Yeah. So know your threshold, because you're pushing your threshold here, I feel. Look for a sign. This, I feel, is that sign. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs required focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. But how you will be if you have stressed the shit out of you. That is the reason why we need a break, so that we are relaxed enough and aware of our surroundings so we can pick up these signs. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are message especially designed for you. And on that note, my Scorpios, I'm going to take your leave. I thank you all for joining me. It's a wrap. Namaste from the land of gods.